Conhece? Não, e tu? Também não. Jeito de rica, né não? Por quê? Ah, sei lá, pelo cabelo. Se for, qual o problema? Problema? Já viu rico namorar pobre?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jitsu here with another video, and here I have two slimes from Slime Obsidian. This one is Lemon Poppy Seed Cloud, which is pretty old. I got it in August of 2018. And here I have Stargirl V2 that I bought in December, and I'm going to try to recreate them. So first I'm going to start by feeling the slime and trying to figure out the recipe. It fluffs up super easy and doesn't need much effort to fluff up. This slime is about 2 months old, but after having it for a month, it started getting not as fluffy and the drizzles became worse. From buying 2 of his clouds, I believe that they last about, at their best, for a month. It has quite a lot of fallout, but no wet residues. And the drizzles are pretty consistent and pretty smooth and fast. You can see a lot of the snow, which makes me think it's part clear based. It also has consistent drizzles, which clear slime does well. It also makes spider webs, which is what clear based clouds do. I'm not going to evaluate the lemon poppy seed one because it's too old to decipher the texture. So I have here my white glue base and my clear glue base. The white glue base is a bit melted, but the clear glue is overactivated, so it's okay. I took 2 ounces of clear and 2 ounces of white glue slime. Now I'm mixing them together, and it's overactivated after mixing, which is perfect because instant snow tends to melt slime. It ended up to measure about 4 ounces. So now I'm going to make the snow. I have some Snow Wonder here. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of instant snow to 1.5 teaspoons of water. Now I'm going to add a bit of my base to the snow and see how it reacts. The slime started melting a bit, but not too. And after mixing it in for a while, I realized that I added too much snow, so I decided to add more base. I added some activator because I believe Jacob, aka Slime Obsidian, adds activator for slower drizzles because there's quite a lot of fallout. Next, I tried the drizzles. Now, I wouldn't say they were great, but they were coming along, and there was a decent amount. Then I mated all the rest of the base into more cloud slime. Drizzles are still not great. After that, I wanted to see what would happen if I added lotion to it.
Sei lá, pelo cabelo. Se for, qual o problema?
And immediately I saw amazing results. The drizzles were slower and fluffier and softer. And it started to look a lot more like his cloud. So the drizzles were still really fast, so I decided to add some activator to it just to slow them down, and I think that's what he does, and that's why there's a lot of fallout and why the drizzles are pretty slow. It's still a bit chunky, the slime, because I just added activator, so now I'm just kneading it out to make it all smooth and nice like his cloud. So here are the final drizzles before I have the review, and no, this is not like the final drizzles after letting it sit. Trust me, they get bomb. Okay, so now I'm going to take my cloud and I'm going to recreate Stargirl V2, and I'm going to look at my phone for reference, so I can't record it, but yeah, here is my recreation. Okay, so I got the colors, and I wasn't able to fill it to the top because actually, I don't know, it might, let me see. Oh yeah, actually, it's okay. But yeah, I messed up the colors a little bit because I think he uses food color, not paint like I'm using, so yeah. But this looks pretty good. And now I'm gonna put some glitter on top, and I don't have the same glitter he has, so it's not gonna look exactly like it, but it will look similar.
Também não. Jeito de rica, né não? Ah, sei lá, pelo cabelo. Se for, qual o problema? Já viu rico namorar pobre?
So here it is with the glitter on it. So it looks similar to his. By the way, this purple is a lot brighter IRL. Just right now it looks really weird. Here it is. There we go. And also I was able to keep the charm out. For some reason the sun kept sticking to it, so I had to wash off some of the slime. But yeah. Okay, so Stargirl V2 also has some cool, like star glitters and moon glitters on it, but I don't have moon glitters, but I do have star glitters, so I'm just gonna pull out the gold ones and just use those. So his kind of mixes and makes a gradient, so I think it's because he uses food color, so I'm not sure if mine will or not, but I'm just gonna let it sit for maybe like a few days, maybe a few hours, and see what happens. So yeah, I'm gonna go edit this video and then come back. Bye! I forgot. There we go. Okay, for real, bye. Okay, now it is time for the big reveal. So I let the cloud actually sit for 2 weeks and it never mixed. But yeah, here's this cloud. See, it never mixed, and I really think that's because I didn't use food color, but I'll never know. The slime had some really nice sizzles as I was first playing with it. And it was a little bit wet because I had literally been letting it sit for 2 weeks. It had a nice stretch. It was not wet at all except for the first initial touch, which went away immediately. It fluffed up really nicely, and the drizzles, oh my, the drizzles were really amazing. The only thing that I think is different from, oh my god, construction, please stop. Only thing I think is different from mine and his is the color, and that mine could be a little bit fluffier, but that's easily fixed by adding some more snow. So Obsidian's is on the left and mine is on the right. The color is very different, but it looks almost exactly the same. And actually when I was comparing drizzles, mine was slower and fluffier, which is super weird. So yeah, this is the drizzle's still going on. But now I'm going to take you guys to the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that like button down below and subscribe. And I really think that I nailed this one. Like, look at the drizzles. I love this. I am gonna play with this cloud so much. And I think I nailed this recipe, and I had a lot of fun deciphering his recipe. And I really want to do this with some other slimers. So if you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more of it, comment down below some slimes that I should try to recreate. Like in 2 weeks, I'm not going to be able to know whose cloud slime is whose, because like, there's so much to see. Look at these drizzles. They're actually like a bit slow for my preference, but like, they're voluptuous. And I am going to be posting a lot more. I know I was on a bit of a hiatus, but I have some really good video ideas coming up, and I just moved into my place and I got a dog. So I have some cute, fun videos with all of that. And I'm sorry that this outro quality is super bad. It's because I'm filming this on my laptop because your girl forgot to do an outro. Okay, bye. I'm sorry.